Hi, good to see you here. I'm guessing because you're here, you're facing some sort of transitional, whether it be organizational or personal, or maybe something else. I want to talk you through some tips for how to make the most of this tool. First thing, once you've downloaded it, is to share it with other people that matter. So if it's at work, then share it with your team and start to have a conversation around the ideas in the tool. If it's for you personally, then share it with someone you trust who can be a great sounding board for you. Maybe it's a good friend, maybe it's a coach, someone that will really have your back as you're going through this transition. The value of sharing it is that you have a common frame of reference, a common language that you can keep referencing back to. Now, I reckon there are 3 steps you can take to really maximize the value of this too, beyond the sharing. And let's use the acronym of SAM, which stands for S is scan, A is act, and then M is measure. So the first thing to do is to scan. Where do you reckon you are in those 3 stages? Are you in the endings phase? Are you in the neutral zone? Or are you in more like the new beginnings? And then just kind of, okay, read what to expect in each of those and say, okay, yeah, you're experiencing a bit of that, you're noticing that sort of stuff, and just get a sense of where you are, because the next 2 steps, the act and measure, you can kind of go down the columns of this to kind of whatever side you're on to do the next couple of steps. So next step is act. So try something from that list of actions, whether it be leadership actions or personal actions. Just pick one thing to try and get really specific. If it's an experiment when you're in the neutral zone, what could be one small thing you can do now to try something new that's not, it's safe to fail, you can try it out and just get on with it. So that as an example of an action. So transition happens through small actions over time. So what's one thing you can do? And obviously there's a bunch of things, just pick one. And part of that, and the next step is to measure. So to measure, pick a measure, I reckon 1, maybe 2 measures that matter to you, and to track how you are going. And that's the third part of these columns, right? So there's the measurements down here, the kind of the key metrics, if you like, the key indicators. What 1 or 2 do you want to track? And then set up in your monthly review checklist those things to track. That's it. If you find this useful, I would love you to let me know. If you would like some help with navigating transition, either for your organization, for your team, or for you, I'd love to hear from you. Get in touch using the email address hello@digbyscott.com. And regardless, go well. I hope your transition's a good one. See you on the other side. Take care.